60 years ago today, the Sandia Peak Tram launched its first car to the top of the mountain. After 6 full decades, it is still one of the most popular tourist attractions in New Mexico, delivering thrilling views of our state from high above for young and old alike. News 13's Dean Staley takes us on a special ride.
I like the mountains here.
Breathtaking, really.
Breathtaking. Flight 12 is now boarding upstairs in Singapore. Please from airport.
Since it was built 60 years ago, the Sandia Peak Tram has carried more than 13 million people to the top of the Sandias. On this day, we got a very special invitation to ride along.
Ben, thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Tell me what we're doing here. What do I have to do?
We're going to ride up on the tram, on the roof.
Okay.
I think it's the best view in Albuquerque for sure.
Going base jumping, or what are we doing?
No, we're going to have a great conversation,
Okay.
take in the views, go to the top,
Okay.
and then we'll come back down. So to do that, though, we got to wear a harness. So
Okay.
let's grab that harness off the ground first.
Ben Abruzzo is the third generation of this family business. He's been around the tram his whole life.
I think living here, we always take for granted how amazing the Sandias are. Just this big piece of granite sticking out of the desert.
The 2.7-mile trip makes this the longest aerial tram in the Americas.
You start with the mountain, and then you get to go flying. And it's quiet, it's peaceful, and you get to really take it in and enjoy every piece of the mountain. I think that's what it's all about.
The tram gains almost 4,000 feet of elevation as it makes its way to the top of the mountain.
You can see Colorado, you can almost see Arizona. It's amazing how big our state is, the breadth of the public lands and all of the fun that we get to go have in this state. And you can take it all in from here. And you can also see pretty much Texas looking the other way.
And it all started in the early 1960s with a dream.
I think we're odd in that, we're in the third generation now. My grandfather started this 60 years ago, and my uncles and my dad have carried it on, and now here I am. And it's odd because we're making it happen. That doesn't happen that much anymore. It's hard for family businesses to keep going, but it's pretty special.
Ben Abruzzo's grandfather and his business partner, Robert Nordhaus, built the tram 60 years ago.
My grandfather's, they don't make people like him anymore. Him and his business partner, Bob Nordhaus, was a 10th Mountain Division guy, Bob was, and they had this vision of putting this tramway on the front side of the Sandias. And we got to remember that Albuquerque ended on like Manal and like Wyoming. So there was nothing up here.
It took 5,000 helicopter trips to haul the concrete and the steel to build the 2 towers that hold the tram.
They had a vision. People told them they were crazy. No one would come ride this tramway. No one would want to live in Sandia Heights because they did that too. They saw the vision and they pursued it, and it was hard. It was a hard first decade. Business was slow. I don't think they made any money, but they kept at it, and now here we are 60 years later.
60 years later, they are still taking people like the Alstons, who just moved here from California, to what feels like the top of the world.
Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. This is a beautiful place with a lot of very, very unique topography and scenery, and I love it.
And just the beauty of the place. I mean, the ancestral, you can feel the medicine of the land, and so riding up, it was just beautiful to be surrounded by mountains and the rocks. Is just so beautiful.
Just 2 of the more than 13 million stories at the Sandia Peak Tram.
Worth coming up here for sure.
Worth the trip.
Yes,
definitely
absolutely.
worth the trip.
Yes.
Yeah.
Abruzzo, his family, and everyone who works on the tram are committed to keeping it running for the next 60 years.
The tramway is an iconic piece of Albuquerque and the state in total, and I do think you hit the nail on the head. Like, we have a obligation to keep this place going and keep it as part of Albuquerque and a draw for people to come here.
Dean Staley, KRQE News 13.
For those of our viewers who may not know Ben Abruzzo, the man who dreamed up and built the tram with William Nordhaus 60 years ago, has a number of other credits to his name. Abruzzo was on the Double Eagle II balloon with Maxie Anderson and Larry Newman back in 1978, when the three men became the first to cross the Atlantic Ocean in a balloon. The men left in the Double Eagle II from Presque Isle, Maine, and 137 hours later landed outside of Paris. The airport on the west side of Albuquerque is named for their achievement, and of course, the Balloon Museum in Albuquerque is named for Abruzzo and his co-pilot Maxie Anderson. I just absolutely love the story. Dean, it was just